picture paranormal investigators and demonologists, we tend to think of movies like this.
Is there someone inside you?
Sometimes.
If I ask him to tell me, will you let him answer?
No.
I see dead people.
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
The power of Christ compels you. Two Melbourne women have made a name for themselves in the business of dealing with demons, ghosts and other supernatural beings. We're delighted to say Paranormal Investigators Amanda Wright-Tabone and Soula Vaitsis join us now from Melbourne. Amanda, good morning to you. Let's talk about how you became and got into paranormal investigation.
I had my first experience when I was 3 years old, and I found out later on in life it was actually my grandfather.
Wow.
So I wanted to explore and find out what life after death was all about.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing. Soula, when did you realise you first had the gift?
When I was 7, that's when I first saw my first apparition at a park, playing with kids, and I had a few things happened in life since then, more in the darker side of things, which I wanted to know what was going on, why I was experiencing all this stuff, and here I am.
What is the darker side of things?
A lot of people will experience seeing, say, their grandparents, their parents, loved ones from the other side, whereas I see the darker things, things that are nasty, that are negative.
Oh, right.
Oh, that sounds so scary. And Amanda, your 4 kids, they're all gifted. Is that right?
That's correct. It's actually 5, but yeah, they're all gifted with the sight. They used to run into my room and say, "Mum, we saw another ghost." So I had to get the sage out and do a few blessings and teach them to look after themselves, to, you know, not be afraid of everything that goes bump in the night, because not everything that goes bump in the night is dangerous.
And so wait, does saging things actually work?
Yes, it does. And
Oh,
it actually
wow.
helps
There you
with
go,
a lot of
sage your
different...
house.
Yeah, it actually helps with bacteria also.
Yeah, it's good for the house. So,
It
take
certainly
us.
is.
What does a paranormal investigator do?
Well, basically we'll get a case. Someone will tell us that they have activity, that they are thinking that there's a ghost in the house or something like that. So what we do is, the first thing is to ensure that there isn't anything else going on, like any medical conditions, psychological conditions. Then we'll actually go in and interview the family, and then we do a proper investigation, which means we have equipment there to help us, things like EVPs, REM pods, cameras. Then we piece the information together after the investigation and see what we come up with.
Wow. Amanda, tell us about some of your spiritual encounters.
I've had quite a few. At the moment I'm working on a case, a murder case actually, where a young boy the family had been told that he'd committed suicide, and we found out through afterlife conversations. We have equipment like telephones that we can have our afterlife conversation with people who have passed on, and he was actually murdered. So we're actually trying to investigate that case a little bit more.
Wait a minute, what sort of telephone is it? Is it just a normal phone, or you've got...
No, it's not. It's a special... it's called a geo box. I would have loved to have brought it in to show you. It's a piece of equipment that scans very, very quickly through radio stations, and then you just pick up different words and put them all together.
Like poltergeist. Ladies, it's great to have your experience.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Very much like poltergeist, yes.
Great to have your time.
White
I'm sure
noise.
people are going to want to hire you for sure. Amanda and Soula, thanks so much.
Thank you.